Hey, welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 76 for June 19th, 2026. We've got some really cool AI stuff to talk about today. Let's dive in. Picture this. You are working on a school project or a YouTube video, and you hit a wall with editing software. Instead of digging through endless menus, you just type what you want in plain English, and the program handles it. That is exactly what Adobe just started testing with new AI assistants built right into Photoshop, Premiere, Illustrator, InDesign, and Frame.io. Think of these assistants like a patient tutor who sits beside you and knows every hidden feature of the app. You say something simple such as make the background blur or remove the shaky footage, and the AI carries out the task inside the program you already use. The assistants also keep track of what you worked on recently so they can pick up the thread across different projects without needing reminders. For anyone making posters, editing short videos, or designing graphics for the first time, this removes the steep learning curve that used to stop people cold. It also makes professional design tools feel more approachable if you are thinking about future careers in media or digital art. Right now, the feature is available in public beta. If you have an Adobe Creative Cloud account, you can open one of the apps and look for the new AI Assistant panel to join the test. If you do not have an account, yet the free web versions of Adobe Express already include similar chat-style AI tools you can try right away. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show, the deep dive, where we look under the hood at how one piece of AI technology actually works. Today, we are unpacking how researchers teach AI models to stay helpful and safe even when no one is watching. Imagine you are training a dog to sit politely in the living room. You reward it every time it stays calm around guests, and after a while, the dog starts behaving politely in the kitchen and the backyard too. That is close to what researchers are doing with AI models. They first show the model thousands of examples of truthful and careful answers in one narrow area, such as health questions. Every time the model stays accurate and avoids harm, it receives a reward signal. Next, they test whether that careful habit appears in completely different subjects the model was never trained on, such as math problems or story writing. Surprisingly, the good behavior often carries over. The training focuses on the underlying pattern of being helpful without lying, rather than on specific words or topics. And that is basically how alignment training works. Not so scary once you see it as an upgraded version of your phone's autocomplete learning your personal style. Now, let's look at some cool stuff you can try yourself. A free website called In the Weights lets you search any person's name and see how strongly different AI models remember them from their training data. It shows a simple strength score so you can compare, for example, whether a famous musician is remembered more deeply than a lesser-known athlete. This is useful because it shows that AI is not magic. It literally stores patterns from the internet it was trained on. Go to the site, type in a name like Mozart or your favorite YouTuber, and look at the score. You can even compare two names side by side to see whose information sits more deeply in the model. Another quick experiment comes from the Adobe tools we talked about earlier. Head to the free Adobe Express website, open a photo or short video, and type a request such as brighten the sky or add text that matches the mood. Watch how the AI suggests edits without you needing to learn any menu commands. Notice how the suggestions feel like they are learning from the style of your project as you go. Time for quick bits, the rapid fire section where we share smaller stories that caught our eye. Anthropic recently shared videos of robot dogs being programmed by their Claude model to pick up objects. The AI wrote the instructions much faster than human teams did last year. The dogs still need practice even after the instructions are generated. Claude produced the movement code for the robot dogs. The videos show the dogs attempting to grasp items after receiving the AI-written commands. This gives a peek at AI helping control real robots around the house or in schools. The source for the videos is an Anthropic post on X. In another update, researchers at OpenAI trained models to be truthful and helpful in one narrow area and then checked whether that behavior appeared in unrelated tasks. The training used examples focused on staying accurate and avoiding harm. Tests then moved to subjects the models had not seen during that phase. Early results show the models became harder to trick into saying harmful things. The models continued answering normal questions without change. The effort aims to make future chatbots safer for everyone to use. The source for the update is an OpenAI post on X. And that's a wrap. If any of today's stories made you go, huh, that's cool, go play with it. Curiosity is how every expert started. See you tomorrow, and before you go, this show is part of the NARA Network, a family of daily podcasts covering tech, science, markets, and more. If you enjoyed today's episode, give OmniView a listen, a balanced daily world news briefing that takes every side seriously. You can explore the whole lineup at naranetwork.com. And that's a wrap. If any of today's stories made you go, huh, that's cool, go play with it. Curiosity is how every expert started. See you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the NARA Network, a family of daily podcasts covering tech, science, markets, and more. If you enjoyed today's episode, give OmniView a listen, a balanced daily world news briefing that takes every side seriously. You can explore the whole lineup at naranetwork.com. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.